Welcome back to Motivation and Motion, Season 5, Episode 6. It can be easy to get lost into our mindsets, into all the problems that the world gives us, to the world news, to the mainstream media, to all the protests, all the war, all the famine. And we lose focus of what truly matters because it's easy for the mind to see negative and then to be attracted to it, similar to how a moth is attracted to the light, how a plant is attracted to the sun, and how we move towards that direction to figure out what exactly are we trying to get, what exactly are we trying to reach. And it can be difficult, again, in the beginning for you to realize exactly what you're going for, what you're vying for in your life. Because there's going to be a lot of risk, a lot of fear that you're trying not to have in your life. But sometimes if we can find out exactly what we're trying to have in our life, the melody we're trying to create in the sense of the masterpiece we want to present to the world, that is us. How can we become the person that the world needs? How can we make the changes that we want for the world to have? We have to begin with ourselves. And it's difficult to put yourself first, especially in a world where it's seen as bad to put yourself first. You always have to do what the crowd says, it seems like. You have to do the things that other people want from you. Rather, if someone's unhappy, then we need to be unhappy too. If someone is not satisfied, then we have to have unsatisfaction in our mind and our life. When in reality, just because someone is feeling a certain type of way, that is not an emotion that has to be us. Oftentimes, we take other people's emotions and we make them ours, when in reality, we should be looking at our own thoughts, our feelings, and our actions, and determining if how we are feeling is true to ourselves. We are often just a member in someone else's choir, singing their tune and singing their melody, and making sure that we can create harmony in their life. But what about creating harmony in our life? What about creating peace and love and following our passion so that we can make sure every single moment is a moment we can be appreciative for, every single moment we can be grateful for? And it's so easy to get caught up in the world and the speed of everything. Never before have we moved so fast. Never before have we looked for answers and only found questions. It's difficult for the mind to find the truth when we are bombarded with all of this fluff, all of this nonsense in our today, in our world. We need to make sure that we can figure out what is what in our days, and we need to figure out exactly what we need in order to prosper and grow. Sometimes it might be getting rid of a person that you might love. Sometimes it could be making changes in your life that you might have never thought you would make before. Sometimes it's taking that leap of faith and hoping you fly. But even if you fall, I don't want you to despair, because that fall is going to teach you something. That just because you're going down, it doesn't mean you can't look up. Oftentimes we see the ground and we worry about the impact, but we fail to see the sky and spread our wings. So if you're in the mindset of being fearful of taking action, or being fearful of finding your true self, the only thing you have to ask yourself is, what are you trying to create in your life? And if you can figure out that aspect, the only thing you have to do is begin that mindset journey, begin that process to pave the way to the person that you want to be. And don't stop until you get it, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the fear, regardless of the circumstance. You choose exactly what happens in your life. Find out that truth, and then you will find out your reason for life. It can be easy to get lost into our mindsets, into all the problems that the world gives us, because it's easy for the mind to see negative and then to be attracted to it. But sometimes if we can find out exactly what we're trying to have in our life, the melody we're trying to create in the sense of the masterpiece we want to present to the world, that is us.